Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nabashemererwa nabakira omuresoni y'izoberi Runyankole series with your Runyankole. I may say with your Professor Runyankole, Muhoozi. And this is for you to get more information. Go to Google Play Store and type in Muhoozi. I'm just gonna show you. Go to YouTube and just type Muhoozi. When you type that, they're gonna bring you our videos. Oh, it has failed to load. I think my internet is not good. Yeah, they're gonna bring you Muhoozi, and when they bring it to you, then you can search for our, automatically they will show you the latest videos, and then what you do is open our video, and as it loads, I can show you. Go to Google Play Store. Go to Google Play Store and type on your devices and type Muhoozi. If you type in small, type in Muhoozi and hit enter, and you're going to see a great number of apps, and among those apps you can check. Let me click one of them. There's this one. So now I want to take you to the developer, because I want you to see there are great number of apps that I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out. So you click on this man, Muhoozi, and you're gonna be brought to a full stuff of his, all these apps, and among the interesting apps is Ishekatabaz. This book is in Runyankole, so you're gonna read it, and I'm actually working on an English translation of this book, and it will be very interesting to you. You will get no vocabulary, so if you're reading this book, you can get into the mail or WhatsApp me and say, hey Muhoozi, I've been reading this story, but exactly I'm not clicking it, I'm not understanding well, so can you please explain to me? And I will be very glad. Then you can also get Ekitabo Chokushaba. This is the prayer book for Runyankole, and actually there is an English and the Runyankole one, so you can easily relate the two. And I have pretty cool books, man. I have Things Fall Apart, I have Praise and Worship. This is a very interesting hymn up with lots and lots of songs. There is hymn for today's church. The Moon also says this is a literature book. There is the Grief Child novel by Lawrence Damani, very interesting. Then there is this, The Written of Mugof. Very marvelous. There is the Government Inspector. For the Itesots, I have you sorted Ateso hymns. For the Lugbara hymns. And then we go back to the literature novels. African Child, Wale Soyinka, The Lion and Jewel, The River Between, The Betrayal in the City, No Longer at Ease. Pretty a lot of stuff for you. Ananse in the Land of Idiots. These are two of our latest apps, but they are pretty doing well. I don't want you to miss out on these interesting things. We have the Uganda Youth Praise, very marvelous book, very marvelous book. You have all your hymns on in your palm tops, on your palm, because you have a device, you have a smartphone, and you have all of these. And be part of the 100,000 that have actually downloaded this app. And you can, don't forget to compliment us. Don't forget to compliment us by putting in your review. It's really interesting, but there are some unknown songs. Oh, this one. Now you got this one who says mobile app course of hymns called interface easy to use. Oh God. So don't miss out on these things that I wanted to show you. And now this Muhoozi Dennis loads, and then you have to, I can take you back to the Uganda Youth, this Google Play Store, quite a number of books that you need to read. Literature books to, as you're moving to your workplace, you can get these books and be well equipped. And that's where I take you back to our lesson. And again, you can visit us on our website, afritechinov.blogspot.com. And when you visit this web, it has pretty lots. An answer in the land of idiots. For those who want to read, you can easily read, you can easily see our privacy policy. We don't share information. Your information is pretty well secure. And we have English to Runyankole speech translation app. You want to know how this app works? Where can you get it? Please go and see the stories of Ishekatavas. For those who want to use the web version, you can go in and get all those stories. You see, you get this book in the website and you have to read on the web. You see pretty cool story with very interesting. You come back, you proceed from where you want, and if you can go back quickly, you can easily search and you get what you want, because you can search about an answer and they will quickly bring to you an answer in the land of idiots, and you can easily know where to find this answer. So that's it, what I wanted to show you. YouTube has failed. I wanted to show you how to subscribe to our channel, because that's how we give you a lot of information, very interesting videos. And I think we call it now for today for this advertisement. We move to our lesson. Thank you so much, because when you subscribe, that gives us the small money that we need to keep you moving, that we need to keep you facilitated. Okay, foodstuffs. We are continuing. The previous day, we were looking at foodstuffs, and we looked at ekitoche. That is Ankole's pride. Ekitoche is the pride of Ankole, ebitoche, because we eat ebitoche. Oh, and omucheri, rice. The Runyankole, we rarely eat rice. We only eat rice on Christmas and other special holidays. So, if you know you want to find favor with the Runyankole, give him rice. Oh, he will ever remember you. I'm giving you lots and lots of these stories. If you have a Runyankole husband, please make sure you prepare for him good rice. That night, you will never forget. And you will see the love will start booming, because they rarely eat rice and they always know when they eat rice, it is a special day. So we see a chozi, that is pumpkin, ebyozi in the plural. Then we have entetera. Those are pumpkin seeds. These seeds are rich in zinc, and we always fry them, roast them with sort of frying, because we don't use oil. And we just put salt, soak them in water, and fry them until they are ready, and we eat them. We have a chimba. One bean seed is called a chihimba. And if there are many, they are called the vihimba. Then we have orshaza. If there are many, it is obshaza. Then we have a chinyobwa, ground nut. If there are many, a vinyobwa. We have a chichori. If there are many, a vichori. Echi, ebi. Echichori. We're going to see flour from ebichori is called obuhunga. We are going to meet it this side. We're going to meet that word obuhunga. So we go to echenyanja. Echenyanja. Do you know why it is called echenyanja? Reason why? A lake is called a nyanja. So in Ankole, we associate that with where it is coming from. So it is coming from the lake, meaning eche nyanja. Eche means where you are coming from. Echambarara, that is somebody from Mbarara. Now, okay, we have another thing called akambarara. That one is some stuff. If you have ever heard of something akambarara, you're going to know that it is okay. Echenyanja. So enyanja means a lake. So what comes from the lake is called the fish, and that's a chenyanja. If there are many, K changes to B. Ebye, eche, ebye, ebye nyanja. We have oruro, that is millet, and it becomes ovuro. We have ihuri. Ihuri is an egg, it becomes amahuri. Then omugati. Omugati, bread. The mu becomes ni. This u becomes e, emigati. That is many, it is from the mu mi class. Then we have dodo. That is spinach or other greens that are in that line. We call them dodo. All other green leaf vegetables, they are all called dodo. Nana. We have orsenene, oru senene. That's a grasshopper. Very delicate, very, very delicious. And in plural, ru becomes the n. That is ru n, or senene and senene. Orubati and bati. Bogoya. That's a large sweet banana and called bogoya. So if you see, I want bogoya, no, that is a large sweet banana with a long arm. Kabaragara. Kabaragara. Small sweet banana. Why they call it kabaragara? When the Runyankole came from Ankole to Buganda, this kind of sweet banana was grown in a Kampala place called Kabaragara. So when these Runyankole went back, because Matoke was started in Buganda, so these Runyankole, when they would go back, they say, I got it from Kabaragara. So they called it Kabaragara. Oh, this was something interesting. Most of our words, we call them, yesterday we saw about cocoyam and we saw it called braise. because the Runyankole who came to work in Buganda got that type of yam from Bwaise. They went back to Ankole and called it Bwaise. Then we have Omneche, ripe banana. That is in case this banana is for ordinary matoke. We call it Omneche. And now we call it Emeneche. So Emeneche is general. It's a general word for all yellows. Yeah. Then we have Obuhunga. That is maize meal. The flour of maize. That's called Obuhunga. Obuhunga. We have Orunyanya. That's a tomato. If there are many, it is a nyanya. Ru N. A nyanya. This ru is replaced by en and it becomes a nyanya. And now we have ortunguru. It becomes obutunguru. So this one is in the class of rubu. Onions, ortunguru, obutunguru. Nyenda obutunguru. I want onions. Ni nyenda obutunguru. Omugusha, sorghum. This sorghum and gusha. This sorghum is used to make local brew, local alcohol. So we squeeze bananas. This one, there is some type of banana, not the one we eat. There's one that is special for making alcohol that has a high content of, can easily ferment to form alcohol. So we put this omugusha. And if there are many, it is emigusha. That is in case there are many trees of sorghum. But mainly, if it is a sack, you say omugusha. Yeah. We have carrot. This word carrot is exotic. It is imported because Ankole there was no carrot. Carrot came from Europe. That's why it doesn't have a name. Even cabbage. That's why it is called cabbage. And it remains the same. We have echkoijo. Actually, we can call it echquijo. Then we call it evquijo. Yeah, here I had made a mistake with the typing, but it is echquijo, evquijo. Sugar canes, very much plenty in Ankole. If you go to Ankole, it's a home of sugar canes. Empocha, we had ever met this word when we are looking at cha. Empocha. Mpocha. Soya bean. Empocha. Then we have eshenda. Eshenda. Red pepper. And it is called, it remains eshenda. Eshenda. Any type of red pepper, whether small, whether big, is called eshenda. Then we have enyama. Enyama. That is meat. Then we have enyama. Now, there's a word I don't. Okay. There are those words that I'll tell you after finishing. Then we have enyamayente. That is beef. And it remains enyamayente. Enyama yembuzi. So what you only do is you just begin by writing enyama, then you add this word. You say, like this one, it will be enyama yente. Simple, enyama yente. nyenda enyama y'ente, meaning I want beef, enyama y'embuzi, enyama y'enkoko, enyama y'entaama, enyama y'empunu, that's pork, mutton, enyama y'enkoko. Enkoko is a hen. So in Ankwere we don't have beef, mutton, what, pork, no. They are all meats, but we just say enyama y'ente, enyama y'embuzi, that's for a goat's meat because embuzi is a goat, enkoko is a hen, so we say enyama y'enkoko, entaama, that's a sheep, and that is enyama y'entaama. Empunu, that's a pig, enyama y'empunu. Embata, enyama ya embata, enyama y'embata, that's duck's meat. Then we go to omwonyo, that's salt. We call it omwonyo, salt. And if there are many, still they become emyonyo, emyonyo. But we can still leave it as omwonyo because they can't be many. Nyendo omwonyo. Ekijuma becomes ebijuma. Umuyembe becomes a mango. If there are many, it is emiyembe. Omuchungwa, that is orange. Then emichungwa. Akatunda, that is passion fruit. Obutunda. Enanasi, pineapple, it becomes enanasi, the same thing. Enanasi, akatunda, obutunda, omuchungwa, orange, emichungwa. Avocado, ovacado, ipapari, eipapari, that is amapapari. Echfenesi, that is a jackfruit, they call it epifenesi. Endimu, it's a lemon, it is endimu. Then we have foodstuffs, echokunywa, that's a drink, and it is ebyokunywa, drink. Amate, amate. Obushera, that is porridge. Mainly this obushera is applying to millet. If you make porridge of maize, it remains, it has the name of the flour of obushera. It remains the name of the flour of hunga. That is porridge for maize. It's still the same as the flour. Then we have chai. That is tea. Chai mate. That is, but in Ankwere when you say chai, that is automatically milk tea. In Ankwere we don't take black tea or this ordinary tea of putting water and you put in tea leaves. That one is unheard of in Ankwere. So when I say chai, I mean milk tea. If you go to Ankwere and say I want chai, automatically they will bring you milk tea. But when you come to other regions and say chai, they will ask you which type of chai. If even Ankwere these days has become shaky, they have also started taking that black tea. But for us, we used to put tea in milk, in the milk. We never used to take water with that tea. Then we have other amarwa, that is beer. Amarwa. A shande, sweet banana juice. A shande. We had seen this word. This is what I was telling you of hunga, that is maize porridge. A majani, tea leaves. For us in Ankole, we used to get this amajani, we put in milk. That was our tea. But the Baganda, no, sorry, other tribes and infiltration and scarcity. Now people get this amajani and put in water and take it as tea. And that one, for our chai used to be of milk and tea leaves. We have kawa, that is coffee drink, kawa. Then we have omwani, that's a coffee bean, omwani, coffee. Even a coffee tree is called omwani. Then we have shukari, sugar, shukari. We have, before we go here, there's something I want to make you have. I'm just gonna say something that is awkward, and it is awkward, but I want you to know it. There's this word. This is the female reproductive organ, and I call it a mana. Then this is the male reproductive organ, and I call it emboro. So don't say I didn't tell you. This one you just know it, but don't sing it out in public, because in Ankole these things were restricted. You don't go around talking them in public. No. They are supposed, the matters of relationships and reproductive health were restricted to the bedroom. You don't find people talking these words in public. Like we may never hear anybody talk them in public, but you as a person, you have to know them. Yeah, when you hear somebody talk this, you say, hey, I know. So, as I've told you. Let's proceed. You got utensils, a huma, that is a fork, and then many huma. A kajiko, that's a teaspoon. These small spoons, it is called a kajiko. If it is many, they call them of jiko. A chijiko, that's a spoon. A chijiko, a jiko. This one ranges from those for putting tea, a chijiko wachtai for putting sugar in the tea, and those for serving meat. That's a jiko. Now the jiko are those like for children, the small ones. Then we have omusio, that's a knife. If there are many, it is a misio. A sohani, that's a plate. And this is a sohani. This is a chikopo. And it is cup. A bikopo, a sohani. Anyway, some others call it a sohani, some others call it a suwani, whichever people, because we have many people with different spellings, a suwani, but it should be a sohani. So you hear people say a suwani rinkai, a suwani. So note it is a plate. If they say a sohani, no, it is still a plate. Then you have a chikopo. A chikopo, that's a cup. A chikopo, that's a cup. And a kopo. A glass, that's a glass. We have a bakuri. That is a bowl, a bakuri. Then we have jug. That is a jug. Jug. You see? Jug. A binika. That's a kettle. ebinika. Akasosi, that's these small plates for serving, for cutting matoke, slicing food. That's the kasosi. Then you have engaro, that's a hand. I think this engaro is not actually a utensil. I don't know why. No, let me put orwarja. This is a serving pot, and they call a nyabya. That's a serving pot. In Ankole, used to have these small pots, and they were used to use them for serving food before plates came. Even up to now, that orwarya is still a cultural serving plate. In case you go for marriage, they are not going to give you food in a plate, on a plate. No, they are going to give you food in that small pot, orwarya. Yes, that's it, orwarya, serving pot. Then we have enyungu. This enyungu, people no longer know it, but this enyungu is now a big pot. And it remains a nyungu. Then we have a chanzi. This chanzi is a milk pot. The milk pot had its own shape and this milk pot was for drinking. Yes, it was for drinking. When and we have another thing called encheka. I'm telling you, you're going to know Runyankole. Encheka. This encheka is a small calabash. Now, how about a big calabash? It's called HCC. HCC is a big calabash. All these were utensils in traditional Ankole. This HCC was used for carrying alcohol. They used to carry alcohol. And this encheka, small calabash, is for drinking alcohol and obushera, obutire, the fermented millet. That one we used to put them in encheka. And if you marry in Ankole, they are going to put for you the drink in this encheka. That's a small calabash. And a chance, if you go to the Bahima, they will serve you milk in a chance. It's a milk pot, very big. You may find 2 cups and they give you, if you are the son-in-law, to drink that stuff. Very sweet thing. Then we have a nyungu. This nyungu is a big pot. This nyungu was used to keep water. It would keep water very cold. It was actually a fridge, more like a fridge in Ankole, because there was no heat loss, and it would keep removing the temperature and the water remains very cold. That was a nyungu. And this nyungu was used to cook sweet potatoes. Those sweet potatoes, when they cooked in a nyungu, my God, my friend, you have never eaten something that is very thirsty, very sweet. If you cook any food in a nyungu, if you cook food, there was this orwarja. There was orwarja, then there was a nyungu which was a bit smaller for cooking meat. Yes, very cooking meat. Then there was a nyungu for mingling millet. that millet would be very sweet with a lot of very sweet aroma. But now, people making pots are not there, and we are almost losing the culture. So, but if you go deep in traditional, in those deep villages, you will find them using a nyungu to, there was a nyungu for mingling millet, because that is open. There was a nyungu for keeping water, that was a bit open also. No, it is a bit closed. There was a nyungu for boiling meat. The meat would be very nice with a sweet aroma, no frying. We use not fry in Ankole. Just that food, you cook it in that pot, you put your onions and tomatoes and you close. When you open, people from far will know that they have cooked meat that side. So that is the pride of Ankole. And in this Orwaja, there is what they used to serve there. There is something called a shabwe. A shabwe. This eshabwe, this is ghee. This is ghee, but which is very sweet. My God. It is, okay, I may say it is concentrated milk. It is ghee, but which is conch. Very white, like snow, but very sweet. So when you visit Ankole, don't forget to ask Nyende Shabwe. Nyenda a shabwe. And when they give you a shabwe, you may, if you are licking your fingers, you may even bite them. And that's all. Thank you. So when you visit Ankole, don't forget to say Nyende Shabwe. And this shabwe is very sweet. It is. If you marry in Ankole, they will give you a full rugabia of this. This rugabia may have like 1 liter of that stuff with meat inside and very sweet. So we meet next time. Thank you so much. I am so glad to have been with you teaching you Runyankole. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.